Ever think of weird shit when you're high? Like,
No.
I mean, I used to get high. Yeah. And someone had to figure out that cow milk thing.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man? How sick was that individual?
That's got to be good stuff.
How sick was that individual?
Well, they probably. I always think whenever you think of odd food and people eating it, that okay, whoever it was either starving or dying of thirst or something, and they see
a pervert invented milk.
You think a pervert, or was it somebody that saw the young nursing? And thought like maybe that's good.
Give me the details on how they discovered
I actually know
milk.
how they did.
Shut up, Jimmy.
I do.
Oh, okay, Jimmy.
All right.
In Rome, it was in Rome. Romans were the first ones to actually drink milk from cow, and there was a bunch of Romans, and they had boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Kix, and nothing to put them in. And normally they would have the urine of slaves, but there were none around. So they said, let's get that slimy shit leaking out of the fucking cow tits. Who drinks fucking milk like a beverage?
Sam.
Any type of beverage that when you fucking put the glass back, it's still the outline of the beverage on the glass.
It's all just sliming down the side of the glass.
Yeah.
Dude, but think about it. Like, someone either had to jerk off the cow or suck on that thing to discover milk.
Yeah.
There's no other way around it.
They probably sucked on it.
Because a lot of animals have their young sucking on something on them, right?
Yeah.
But someone decided, wow, that udder thing is kind of erotic.
Well, they probably tried.
I got to jerk that off, and then they got a little on their hand, licked it off, and said, wow, I discovered milk.
They sucked on it and went, holy shit, I'm totally full, but I want more for later. How can I do this?
Right.
So then figured out how to get a container and squeeze it like they were sucking on it with their hand.
But now you're jerking off the cow.
Yeah, you're pretty much jacking the udders.
You ever see how they get milk? And this was before machines.
Yeah, well, now they just hook them up to machines.
So they had to get the town perverts to get the milk out of the cows.
They got that fucking hand motion, make you come in about 3 seconds, I bet.
Oh,
I bet you get some old farmer that's been milking cows, he'll jerk you off in like 2 seconds, you'll shoot a load.
No, he wouldn't. He'd fucking yank your dick downward too much. My dick bends up.
Snap it.
When I have a fucking rod, he'd probably yank it all down. Hey, why are you crying, little fella? That's the wrong way, Tex.
He's jerking your dick with one and your ball sack with the other hand.
Yeah, yank it, yank it, yank it. No gentleness. He's used to a big farm animal that's so stupid it won't even run when there's a fire. I'm a guy. Could you fucking ease up with the gloves? Cows just stand there and burn. They're dummies. That's you're drinking, the fluid out of the viscousy fluid out of a fucking big Pollock that won't even run.
Stupid Packers fan.
Just a fucking hooved retard standing there. Cows don't even resist. If you jerk a horse off, you better have technique. A fucking cow, anybody could do. Anywhere, anytime, you can just grab milk.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't even care.
Colin from Tampa says his wife and he had this conversation yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's talk to Colin.
Well, what a marriage they must have.
Colin, what's up?
Hey, my wife and I were having this conversation yesterday that you get milk from a cow and a goat, but that's it. All mammals give milk, but we only drink cow and goat milk.
Yeah, because someone found those udders attractive and decided to start sucking on them, thinking it was some woman. Because
why is that?
There was no women around.
I'll tell you
right.
Because we get fucking milk from things and aren't going to buck and kick our gums out. I'm sure somebody tried to get milk from a wolverine at one point. Or a fucking porcupine.
It might be the tastiest milk on the planet, but we gave up trying.
Wolverine.
We gave up trying.
All right, let's think about it. Jim's right in that respect. But also you need something of some substantial size, because it would be a slow process and very tedious to try to milk a wolverine.
Right. How about a blue whale? I'm sure somebody got thirsty once and saw a blue whale on its back and tried to squeeze its nipples and tried to squeeze its teats. I'm trying to squeeze these whale teats to get myself a beverage. But I can't because it's capsized the boat and crushed all of my sailing mates.
Okay, how about like a moose? Moose milk.
Moose milk.
I don't know.
Moose, they're pretty nasty animals, I know, but there's got to be a way to...
You can hold down that bastard with his antlers or whatever the fuck those things are.
I guess they got to be like, cows are pretty domesticated animals.
Yeah.
They'll just wander around the field. When you milk them, their head is locked in some fucking metal thing, and they just keep eating.
Yeah.
They're just eating hay while this machine hooks up to them, and they don't give a shit. You're right. So a moose would probably be pretty pissed.
A moose would be causing a ruckus.
A ruckus, some type of riot.
A Wolverine, that's hilarious. So Colin, so what?
Fucking porcupine or piranha? Somebody tried to get piranha milk one time.
Colin.
Only mammals? Yeah. How about bat milk? You think somebody ever stood in a cave and tried to milk a fucking bat into a glass? And then ammonia piss got in his eye and he amscrayed.
Colin, so what did you guys decide on the milk?
I guess it was...
Enough about the milk, Colin!
What?
I guess it was just because of the size, because, you know, and domesticated, because pigs should give milk too, but...
Can we get rid of Colin?
Yeah, please. I'm sure pigs do.
Pigs, right?
I need control to hang up on these zeros.
I'm sure they do.
All right. Lobsters.
No.
Lobsters don't give milk.
No,
They're crustaceans.
They just sit there while you fuck. You can burn them to death and they just kind of take
But
it.
here's the bit, and I don't think I've ever heard this bit before, by the way. There's a lot of things that are tasty, and you got to think that the weirdos discovered this shit. Because who would ever look at a lobster?
It looks like a bug.
It looks like a bug and go, wow, that's got to be tasty.
It really is a prehistoric monster, and then somebody said that needs butter on it. How do you know there is meat in it?
Right.
Good. Yeah, how do you even know there's anything
Thank you,
in
Jimmy.
it?
Like, how the fuck? You would think it's just like that, it's hard all the way through.
I mean, would you have that? Would you have a mollusk chaser?
A mollusk.
Let's enjoy a few mollusks while we're here.
I'm going to have a crustacean followed up by a mollusk.
I'd like a mollusk, and I'd like for dessert some Komodo dragon shit. Could you take the diuretic evacuation of a Komodo dragon and smear it on a plate for me?
A mollusk isn't that a mussel? Wouldn't a mussel be a mollusk?
I don't know.
Or a clam? Is that a mollusk?
How about you look at those oysters? Who the fuck decided that's got to be tasty?
Who's eating? Like, mussels are disgusting. It's snot. It is shelled snot. There's orange in there. There's a black. And people slurp that shit up.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't even like shrimp anymore because that little black line.
You got to get it deveined. They say it's a vein. Deveined.
No,
it's their
not.
shit. It's their colon.
It's shrimp shit.
Shrimp shit.
Next time you're on the road, make Kenny devein your shrimp.
Does he devein shrimp?
I'll make him devein it and then eat all the little brown veins.
All the little shit spaghetti.
Eat all that shrimp shit. That's what you get. Put that on your peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
By the way, you guys...
Jelly, have some peanut butter and shrimp shit, you know.
I love Pot Talk. It's Pot Talk Monday.
Yeah, Pot Talk Monday.
Travis is keeping track. It's Pot Talk Monday. I don't know his name. Oh, okay. Luke in Nebraska. Hold the antlers. Why the hell would you milk a male moose?
Of course. Only got one udder. One hard udder you have to put in your mouth. And then all of a sudden the moose gives you some milky. Get some fucking milky. Have some milky from the moose. Grab his his one hard udder.
But someone had to try it. But someone had to try it the first time.
Yes.
And realize that wasn't a girl.
Yeah, you don't know. There might be some goodness in there for the sake of the planet. Someone had to try.
Fucking 6 shots of moose milky right down your gullet. You ever see a horse come? It's obscene. I'm sure mooses come just like that.
Moose milky.
Okay, yeah, anything with hooves.
Well,
a giant load.
I'm sure you would get the village idiot to try, milking a moose to see if it had moose milky.
That's the rule of thumb. If you have hooves, you're going to have gallons of cum. It's fucking in this order. Horses, moose, and the Jersey Devil. Those things all fucking...
Moose milky is going to make me laugh all day. But someone had to try it. Dude, man,
That's so funny.
It was a new world out there. You had to try everything. You had to try to milk the moosey.
Yeah. For some milky.
Hey, why don't you just jerk a retard off into a glass and slug that down? Find a boy with Down syndrome, Eric Logan, when he gets a haircut, and fucking jerk him off into a cup and fucking swig that down with your fucking Child food.
How about
fish sticks?
How about Joe from New Hampshire? The phones, you got to figure it out so I can answer them.
Yeah.
This sucks. No, I don't want to go to Joe now because it wrecks the timing. But I want to say this. Joe from New Hampshire says, first guy to milk a bull, guys.
Yeah, because they
someone
kind
had
of
to
look
try.
like cows. They look like cows a little. You want to go underneath, and then you look and go, well, where are the udders? I only see one thing. Let me maybe get something out of there. So you start tugging and tugging, and then before you know it, you're getting a lot of milky.
Yeah, and it doesn't. No one would mistake that for a cow. Cows are docile fucking idiots with big gums. You don't go to fucking milk a cow, and all of a sudden it jabs its fucking little horns into your stomach, and go, that's not the same creature. When you see the thing with the horns pumping a load into the docile thing, you know which to milk and which to fucking stay away from. Let the fucking PRs chase that thing with big red capes, and I'll fucking milk this thing for a beverage.
Dan from Arizona. Who decided? Let's go to Dan. He's got to go on. Dan.
Hey, guys.
It's Pot Talk Monday.
Me and my wife were talking the other day, and we were wondering who was the first guy that looked at a chicken, crap an egg out, and then say, I'm going to eat that.
Who's your wife, Seinfeld? What else did you do? Did you wonder why the socks have a little hanger with them? Shut up.
What do they have, a little sock closet
You
at
and your
home?
wife are hacks.
Well, what about eggs though? They're like fetuses that still have the sperm swimming around.
Carlin had the best line about eggs. He said, you crack an egg, it's hen cum.
That just fertilized an egg. Or fertilized.
It's a non-fertilized egg.
Wait.
An egg from a chicken that you eat isn't fertilized.
Yet.
You can't get the rooster to fertilize that, or else it's fucked up. Then you get
what?
Then it's not an edible egg.
Then it gets crunchy?
It gets fucking that blood in it.
How do they fertilize the eggs?
The rooster does that. He fucks the chicken.
Yeah.
And then what happens to the eggs that we eat?
They're non-fertilized.
Impossible.
They just come out of a chicken.
Shell.
Yeah.
So it's already fertilized inside there.
No, there's nothing fertilized in there. It's just the little yolk.
That's what happens when a rooster fucks a hen in the shitter. The fucking eggs have to come out anyway, but they got no seed in them. They just fucking empty things with yolk in them. She's got an asshole full of fucking rooster seed. That stupid rooster got overeager and missed it.
Is it chicken cummy cum?
It's like a chicken's
Chicken cumsies.
cumsies. It's like a chicken's period, is what an egg is.
Oh, all right.
They're having their period.
But someone had, figured that might be good to eat.
That little white speck of gook inside an egg yolk.
Yeah.
You know that little white thing, not the egg white or the yolk, but that little hard white thing. That's the fucking what would turn into a chicken.
Ew, I don't eat the yolk, so I wouldn't know.
It could be in the white too. It's right there on the edge.
Yeah, but the white is definitely the cum.
White.
The yellow, I don't think is.
The white is like chicken shock absorber.
Yellow,
so they don't get hurt.
The
yolk they eat.
The liquid yolk is the period juice, and the egg whites is definitely the cum. That's cumsies. Yeah.
The yolk.
You're eating cumsies and period juice.
The yolk in that little white thing is what kind of forms into the chicken. The egg white and that little hard white thing become the chicken.
But I'm
and
sure
the yolk they eat. That's what the baby chick eats while it's sitting in the egg.
I'm sure if you came into a frying pan, it would look just like egg whites.
Can you imagine jerking off into a frying pan and seeing what that looks like? Just turn it with a spatula.
And if you want to drink milk,
they're $silver hotcakes coming up, just like Grammy used to make. Why did Grandpa always look tired after we?
Well, no, it tapers.
Ate
silver dollars down to nickels and then dimes. I wonder if anybody ever, back in the old days, ever drank bird shit, thinking it was bird milk. Oh, look, this milk has like little black nutrition in it.
Little berries.
Berries and gray shit. Can we go to Ashley in North Carolina?
Right, Ashley?
No, because it takes time for them.
That's why I was just saying, all right, Ashley.
Ashley. Hello, Ashley.
Christ, guys.
Ew, it's a guy.
You're a guy?
Ew, boy with a whore's name. Boy with a whore name.
Call yourself Ash.
Yeah, you told me last time.
Yeah, remember when Ashley called last time?
I'm sorry.
All right, faggot girl name.
Oh, fuck.
What's up, Ashley?
I missed you guys for fucking 30 days. I had nothing. And then
Thank you. We forgot you existed.
What?
Talking about jerking off the retard. You killed me. I missed you for 30 days, guys.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, girl name.
Yeah, that's right.
We didn't want that.
Take it
Ashley.
easy, fucking big-titted blonde stripper name, man.
Thing. Dave in Texas. Let's go to Dave.
Where's your brother, Portia?
Hey, Dave, what's up?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, you're on. Talk.
We're going to have
Turn
to
your radio
a little
off.
better with the phones for tomorrow. Dave?
This is Dave. I just want to let you guys know that eggs, they are chicken periods. Yummy.
Well, I said.
That's what Anthony said.
Of course, I know everything.
Yeah, then why aren't we eating the periods of other animals?
Because that's pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
Why not deer?
Only fowl.
Huh?
We only eat the eggs of fowl.
What about deer period soup?
like
Well, how about your hold on? How about your girlfriend?
Hold on, we're ready to riff.
You
Dave.
have a- you
Get
have
rid
a-
of Dave.
How about a pulpy tampon with some sausage links next to it? How about that? A nice fucking coppery clot with some turkey bacon.
Apple turkey bacon.
Yeah. Why don't you have a coppery clot Benedict?
Nothing worse than when you realize that whole thing's going on with women.
Oh, it's awful.
I learned at a very early age because I found that rolled up toilet paper. I had to be 7 years old. I found this big wad of rolled up toilet paper in the garbage next to the toilet bowl when I was taking my little 7-year-old dumpy. I was in there taking my little 7-year-old fucking
all semen coming out of it. That shower with Dad.
It was only food that Sam eats shit. That's what I was taking at 7. Fish sticks and fucking roll-ups were coming out. Fucking gummy bears were sticking to my asshole. And I was looking in the garbage pail and found this big wad of rolled up toilet paper, but it wasn't like clumped rolled up. It was purposely like rolled up, like it was something wrapped in there. So I slowly unrolled it, and because I wanted to see what was in there. Who was hiding something? I knew tissues when you blew your nose were just like crumbled up tissues, or stuff like that. Or if you were using it to do anything else, it would just be a little wad kind of crumbled up and thrown in the garbage. This was rolled up. So I unrolled it, and as I'm unrolling, I noticed a few flecks on it, a few bloody specks. And I'm like, what the? So I keep unrolling. Now I'm worried what it is, that maybe someone in the house is hurt. Little Anthony's ready to start crying again. Someone got hurt. And it was a big Modess pad. Remember those Modess from Kotex? Modess. And it was giant. And it was my mom's. Oof. And it was just this big, messy fucking thing.
You should have chewed it like it was saltwater taffy.
No, but I brought it out of the bathroom and went, what is this? Is somebody hurt?
Did you think, Joe had a head wound?
That's what I thought. It was somebody from Vietnam that was airlifted to the house.
What do you think? Fucking someone fought the Revolutionary War in your kitchen?
He was playing a flute with it wrapped around his head. And I ran out and said, what is this? And my mother said, and then she had to explain what that was all about. And of course my father's like, get that shit out of here. Ro, have him put it in the fucking garbage where it belongs every month. And then he's telling me what he has to deal with at that age. I'm 7, and it's like, she's on the rag. That's what it is. All right, Dad, thanks. If you notice, she's been a real cunt lately. All right, Pop, thanks. It's Mom.
Good talking to you.
Nice talking to you, Dad.
Right. When you coming home?
We're together then, Dad. We'll have a good time then.
Elmer from Whackbag's trying to eat an omelet right now. Ant's wrong. You could eat what? What? Well, I don't have control of the phone, so it just ends with, okay, thank you. You could eat fertilized eggs.
You eat fertilized eggs. I ain't going to fucking eat them.
Why? The sperm's already in it.
Because the cell starts dividing when it's fertilized, and you're going to get fucked up egg.
But when does it get crunchy?
When do you start tasting like feet? Like chicken feet?
When does it get crunchy, though? I'm sure you're safe for a month or 2.
When do you bite and hear a peep, peep, peep?
Yeah, who was the first to eat caviar? That's basically
that's
fish.
disgusting.
That's fish poopy.
Oof. That had to be one of the worst fucking episodes of Jackass I've ever seen in my life.
Which one?
They were the salmon that were spawning, and they were taking a female salmon and squishing the eggs into their mouths, but then they took a male one and squished a big load of salmon cum into their mouths. It was fucking disgusting.
Did they kill it?
Well, they die after they spawn anyway. But he squished it at a certain spot on the body, and a big load of fucking salmon cum went right into I forgot whose it was. Probably fucking what's his name?
Steve-O.
Yeah, Steve-O. Probably Steve-O. He started gagging and puking. He was puking it up, and of course everybody was laughing, including me. That's hysterical.
What was it again, Jimmy? Moose Milky?
Moose Milky.
That's gotta be
from the nice hard udder that you really got to tug on.
Somebody had to steal that one for the old message board.
Yeah, Moose Milky.
Moose Milky.
You know how bad your breath would smell with a fucking moose load in your gums?
Just dry.
It'd be all pasty. It'd probably dry out like fucking milk does. You imagine a firm, angry moose load? That fucking dirty foreskin on your chin. Fucking unclipped moose cock sliding past your eager lips.
As opposed to the clipped ones?
Exactly. There's no Jewish moose.
No. Just got a yarmulke on that head with those antlers.
It would look silly.
Big antler.
It's got moose milky film on your teeth.
Yeah, it's a fucking...
You keep brushing and brushing.
Can't get it off.
You know when you get your gums and all of a sudden a layer of skin decides to shed? Mm-hmm. Oh man, I had a good one yesterday. I think I took out the top layer of my whole mouth.
Really?
It's like when morning breath.
It's such a great feeling. What?
You know morning breath, how your mouth feels when you first wake up? Your mouth is like...
Oh, God, I hate that.
That's probably what it feels like 3 seconds after a moose just gives you a fucking mouthful.
How come animals don't seem to care about morning breath?
Because they shit outdoors without wiping? What the fuck is that? I don't know. Their idea of marking their territory is shitting and going, there, from here over to here.
That's mine.
They don't have sense enough to fucking shit somewhere they're not going to step in it. They sleep in it. They're fucking awful. Animals suck. I would love people just to kill all animals and laugh at them. Fucking dummies. The only animals that should live are ones that actually take paper and clean their assholes. We should leave wet naps out in the woods, and any animal that uses one to wipe his asshole lives.
Is saved.
But anything that shits and then just walks and shits on the back of their ankles has to fucking go. That includes fucking aphids and eagles, too.
Dude, a dog will walk around with his own shit on his paw for days.
Of course he will. He doesn't
give a
trying to get a caked piece of shit off his ass with that tooth thing they do where they go... and then they lick and chew more... Make their upturned nose like they're growling, only they're chewing on themselves. And then more licking of their own shit off of themselves. Wonderful. Give mommy kisses.
All people should enter the woods with arrows and just fucking kill every living thing. Everything that's alive that shits should just be fucking executed. Stupid animals.
Holy shit.
And we don't even clean them up. Just leave them there as a lesson to the other shitters. We gotta build toilets in the woods. And if you're caught not using it or drinking out of it, you get your fucking head decapitated.
Oh, shit. Oh, I love Pot Talk Monday.
How long ago did this smoothie get here?
About 4 hours.
Well, has it been like 2 hours or something?
About that.
You know, I've got to say, Kenny informs me of when the smoothie has arrived.
Oh, boy.
If it's just sitting there,
he's too busy moving like really heavy stuff.
That's a hot smoothie.
You know, we were gonna end the show at 10. I had a dilemma. Less radio, always good.
Yeah.
But less radio to go home and move your shit, not
good.
And incidentally, this smoothie is nice and warm, so it has a better taste, but I'm sure the same viscousy consistency as fucking old Marvin the Moose. Fucking with putting the hooves on the back of your head, treating your mouth like a moose pussy. You have to go to the park ranger and report that a large animal just mistook your mouth and throat for a moose cunt.
Try explaining that one.
With your dried out moose cum mouth.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Could you turn your head when you speak to me? You smell like moose cum.
He'd know as soon as you said, help me. He'd go, he got you, didn't he? Smell it. You'd have fucking... Cause I bet you moose seed is really gooey. It'd probably hang off the back. You'd have like... You have to be clearing your throat like you just drank a milkshake.
Some dude, I don't know what your name is. It's completely ridiculous.
It's Moose Cum Mondays. Pot Talk Monday rules.
Well, man, you know, people were hungry back in the day, and you got to think, they see moose cock, they're thinking, there might be some goodness in there. And it's not gay because I'm just trying to feed my family, so I got to try anything here.
Yeah, but you know the guy didn't taste it himself. He probably opened his kid's fucking wife's mouth and said, take a taste of this, honey, and let me know what you think.
We need to cook up some omelets.
Fucking angry moose standing there. He had to, back in those days, they had no fucking real leg irons. He had to tie the mooses, each leg, with like fucking, with, what kind of grass is that fucking you can tie with?
Swamp grass.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Or hemp.
Reeds.
Yeah, exactly.
They're reeds.
He took 4 reeds and not too well tied the moose's legs to posts.
Look, man.
The moose kicked his wife right in the fucking, right in the sternum. The first guy that tried to jerk off a moose had his whole family killed when it went ballistic and trampled them.
How can you not like Pot Talk fucking Monday? This was a weird show, but we had 2 good rants: the hot dog thing
fun.
and the
Pot Talk
and the moose milky.
Moose milky. Animals that shit without wiping.
All of them.
Jimmy wants them wiped from the face of the earth.
Let me make an amendment.
Yes.
An animal that we shouldn't kill. Mm-hmm. Any animal that has like no hindquarter hair that shits, because there's nothing for the fucking shit to cake to. If there's a smooth-assed animal and it shits smoothly and there's no hindquarter legs and hair, no hindquarter hair, then it should be allowed to live.
Even if it doesn't wipe?
No, because it probably doesn't have. It can't wipe.
Oh, you're being reasonable now.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. It has no fucking. It's got hooves or some fucking creepy things that are good for scaling trees. Any animal that rubs its ass on bark as an attempt to wipe because it's seen people.
I think bears do that.
All right, then bears can live.
But bears have so much hair back there. All they wind up doing is smearing it all over their ass.
Better. They're just trying to be like people.
They're just trying to record some production.
That's why they wander into our neighborhoods. They're trying to assimilate. We keep shooting them, making rugs out of them. They don't know any better. They think when they see a lodge with a bear laying in front of a fireplace and people fucking on it, they think he's part of the team.
Do you think the Bears is? Yeah. Now, see, Pot Talk continues. You think the Bears are coming into our neighborhoods because they could be the first bear that gets along with us?
Yeah.
I mean, the first animal.
They think it's going to be like we're going to share everything with them.
They want to be a part of.
Yeah.
Part of the human race.
They want to drive cars.
They're ready, and they're like, look, man, we're done with the woods and stuff. We want to drive cars. We want to
get a job. I want to have kids.
We want to wait at bus stops. We want to do everything you're doing.
They don't understand taxidermy. They see a bear mounted with his arms up. They think we worship them. They expect to stroll in like gods.
We just shoot them in the head while they're...
We fucking shoot tranquilizing darts into them and then fucking haul them back to the woods.
Drag them back into their shitty lives.
Shit fur, beat it, stupid.
Their little cubs are sitting there going, but Daddy, I thought you had this figured out for us.
Exactly. Beat it, you 3-legged trap victim. Fuck yourself. Fucking cunt of a bear. Buzz off. Before I wear one of your shitty claws as a necklace. A little memento. Toward dominance.
A little memento.
Yeah, beat it, honey eater.
Of my weekend in the woods.
Yeah, all right. Well, it's been a great day. A fun-filled show. A little odd doing it from these studios.
They don't understand. They think they're like the fucking bears that like ride bikes and dance. They think the bears that dance have made it. they think that they're respected stars in show business. Did you hear about Barry? He went over to Romania. He's a big dancing star. They have no idea there's a rusty hook through Barry's nose. Being led in a circle by fucking gypsies.
Barry stinks.
Barry's fucking awful.
One false move, he's getting a cattle prod up his
Of
ass.
course he is. Poor Barry. He fucking has to walk on his hind legs and pretend he's dancing.
But they don't have the internet yet, so the story is passed down.
They have no idea.
So by the time the story gets back to the woods, Barry's a star.
Rusty hook in his nose is they yank on it if Barry doesn't do the Watusi properly. I think Barry's a big dance star. He's a star of stage and screen.
His nose is always running from the hook and the hole it made.
Trying to figure out how they could be like Barry.
The infections. They're all practicing their dance moves, but they don't know what they're doing. That's what they're doing when they rub their shitty asses on the bark tree. They're they think they're dancing.
They're going cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha.
Why can't you be more like your cousin Barry?
He's a big star.
He's a big star in Romania. All right.
Make me laugh.
So, Pot Talk Monday. Have Travis write that down.
It's worked well.
We'll do another one next Monday.
Thank you for coming in, sweetheart.
The bicycling bear's feet are nailed to the pedal.
Of course they are. If the fucking bike tips over, he can't jump off.
He just has to lay there.
Like an asshole.
While they pull on that rusty ring to get the bike up.
And they never take him off the bike. He has to sleep that way. He has to shit that way.
Oh.
Nobody wants to help him up either because he's clawing and screaming. So they're all like, let him tire himself out like that. Then fucking when he falls asleep, we'll prop him back up. Like, we're just trying to help you up, you fucking idiot.
All right, leave him there.
Write his family. Tell him Barry's a big star.
Fucking bears are idiots. They really are. Thank God they have comfy fur. Fucking stupid rugs. First you're a shit machine, now you're a rug. Why did God make you? They're good for two things: shitting and fucking on. And taxidermy.
All right, Julie.
I want to buy a big stuffed bear just to burn it. And kick it over. So it just lives for nothing. It's not even beautiful in death. Just fucking tip it over burning like Saddam's statue and laugh at it. What do you think of that, shit machine?
Your life has been for naught.
It's for nothing. You ate a few berries and then you got shot. Oh, fuck yourself.
Stuffed and burned and pushed over.
Exactly. And the taxidermist had to comb your hair over the fucking trap marks in your fat little bear leg. Stupid. What do you think? Somebody just left a big snack in the middle of a steel circle with teeth on it, you asshole? What could that have been? I'd love to ask a bear, what did you think that was? It was a metal circle with spikes coming out of it. How could that have worked out? Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Do you think someone just left a big pile of honey and berries in the middle of the woods for no reason? Fucking moron. Oh. You know how stupid a bear must feel when a trap closes on its leg? He's probably like, oh yeah. They did tell me about this shit.
I remember now. I heard about this.
Oh yeah, normally when I get berries, they're not in a bushel with honey sprinkled on them. I have to rip them off trees. Normally there's bees stinging me.
We'll attempt to end the show again here.
Oh, shit.
Reading from Wagbag, could we hammer a nail through Julie's feet and make her ride a unicycle?
Oh, poor Julie.
Oh.
We're going to get you tickets for Detroit.
Yeah.
You were fun, Julie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jimmy's made everyone hate bears.
How can you not hate him? Fucking cunt of an animal it is. Does nothing. Terrorize people. Fuck with your tents. For every tent that gets ripped up, what kind of animal should you have to hang your own fucking garbage and food 40 feet away from your fucking sleeping quarters? Fucking flamethrowers. If he pops his head in the tent, you flamethrow him. I'm not burying my shit. Let him creep into the campgrounds. Give him a good flamethrowing. You know how fucking stupid a bear would look if all of his fucking face and head fur was burned off?
He'd smell real bad. It would be those little curly burnt hairs all over. He'd have no eyebrows.
You imagine a bear with a fucking head like a burn victim? Even in the bear kingdom, no one would fuck him. No bear pussy for you. Every time a bee stung him, he'd go, ow! Couldn't even eat honey anymore. His tender burned bear skin. Little fluffy ears just look creepy.
They look like Doritos. They're all burnt and just crispy.
Just two pink veiny Doritos that hurt to the touch.
All right, well, let's end the show again.
Phlegm from laughing.